Okay, so welcome to another episode. There are 128 teams remaining. In the first two, it was like a lot of introduction stuff. So now we got like actual. Now we're gonna try to fit like a lot of games in. So the first team to attack and be playing is once again Boise State, except they're on the attack this time. So they will be heading southwest, but just enough to attack Nevada. Okay, here is the game with 120 seconds left. Boise leads by 3, and they have the ball also, so they're probably just gonna hold it. And at one point, Nevada was actually in the lead. They were down 17 to 7, actually. But they just got a touchdown before I started recording, and third and 10. So Boise will get so Nevada needs to get a stop here, or else Boise will get 10. We'll go at first down and be able to hold the ball. Oh, and a sack. Okay, that will be big and force them into a field goal. Yeah, they're in distance, so force them to a field goal. And they are taking it. They're gonna hold it to just like a 3 or 4 seconds, probably. And it's good. Oh, no. Yeah, I feared this. 6 seconds left in the game. Nevada has to score a touchdown with 6 seconds left. So they either need to touchdown the kickoff, or they need to get out of bounds on this kickoff, which the ball will go out of bounds to flag. It's on Boise on the kickoff, so Nevada will get it a bit above, like around half field. They're going to need to throw up a Hail Mary or something. Also, they have not had very well time management, Nevada. They have only used one of their timeouts, even though they have 2 left. And due to horrible time management, Nevada has lost after the sack. And oh no, I think my game's glitching. Okay, so Boise State, that was a crazy game. Just time management made them lose. So these teams are all the wrong colors, but pretty sure these are all the right ones. 1, 2, 3. Which team will play? So for some reason the screen recording cut off, but it was Alabama. Alabama's playing next. Okay, so Alabama's playing, which is a pretty dominant team, especially for the time period, which we are using. They're heading southwest, which means on the map they will head to, going from the middle of the logo, it hits Mississippi State, which will be a really big challenge because Alabama was like one of the top teams at SEC. Mississippi State was not one of the top teams. They were one of the worst, actually, I think.
Timing right there and paid off. He looks to throw on first down. Sack of the game. He drops back. He steps up. Looking. He's under pressure. And he can't get away from the pressure. Waiting for the snap. Oh, excellent hook. Number 81 fields at the 50. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break.
The offense will take over at the 44-yard line. First and 10. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Alabama will kneel on it here as they count the seconds down. Comes to a close. Guys, your final thoughts.
Alabama comes...
Oh, hey, there you are. If you're wondering why I wasn't commentating last game, it was because I was making this. I was recoloring and like modernizing some of the logos within the image, so it's more clear and looks better. Okay, and with 126 teams remaining, we will once again spin this wheel to decide which team will be playing next. And that team will be Arkansas. So they could take the whole state or expand into others. And they will be heading south, specifically southwest, but probably going to hit team directly south of them. And that team will be most likely Arkansas State. Yep, it hit Arkansas State. So matchup will be Arkansas State. The winner will take the entirety of the state and be the first to do that.
They'll line it up again on third down. Arkansas State lines up with three receivers. He drops back. He's looking for his man. It's complete. And he just got drilled. Nice. Congratulations to our players of the game. Both of these young men should hold their heads up high today. So they're going to go for it here. They come out with a big set. They'll give it off here. And they make the stop at the 49-yard line. Arkansas State will have one timeout remaining. They line up at the 49. First down. The Red Wolves go with the I formation. Play action. Rolls to the left. He throws left. Almost picked off. There. Ball right around midfield. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. And that one... It always has been the rule. Number one lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Moves up in the pocket. Across the middle. He catches another. Brought down at the 35. Number 35. The Red Wolves line up with four wideouts. Wants to throw outside. He catches another one. Looking down. The Red Wolves set up in the gun. Surveys the field. He wants it all. Picked off in the end zone. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play.
Holding on the offense. First down.
Arkansas will kneel on it here as they count the second down. And he'll just kneel it here. Arkansas State will call a timeout to go. Ball on their own 18. Arkansas is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. He'll go down to one knee. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
So Arkansas won, which means they will be the first team to take over their state, not counting ones that automatically had their whole state when we began the series. So 125 teams remain, like 10 minutes into the video, and it will land on once again, Colorado State will be playing. They played once and are now looking for new territory. Okay, they could get out here, or they could play an easy team. Depends where the wheel lands. They're going north, and north of them, that would be Wyoming. So Colorado State will be playing Wyoming in the 2009 simulation. And, I don't know who I'm going with here. Maybe Colorado State. Actually, maybe Wyoming. They actually did play in 2009, and Wyoming won by just 1 point. So, actually, it's actually pretty even, so I don't really know, because it was only a 1 point deficit with Wyoming winning. Bro, where's Wyoming? Bruh. Dude. Hold up. Bro, I actually can't find Wyoming, bro. But where's Wyoming? Okay, so some pretty weird thing happened with the simulation. I just can't find Wyoming for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But I don't know. I guess I'll just do a different one. I don't know. So yeah, I'll just use a different simulation for that, I guess. Until I can fix it. But right now we got Akron playing, and they are going southeast, which would mean that Akron is playing Ohio State. So yeah, wonder who's winning that one. Oh, okay, so I just fixed it, but unfortunately, Wyoming is not going to be the home team, so yeah. Alright, let's begin.
And they'll run him again. And he's taken down. Just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he takes a knee. And they'll play it safe and take a knee.
Okay, so Colorado has expanded, but the borders are not looking so perfect. Yeah, that kind of looks hideous. As for our next game, which I already spun the wheel to right before the other game, Akron and Ohio State. What's winning this one?
And since we're inside the 20, where experience matters most, let's have a look at the numbers brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. They're going to pitch it. Touchdown, Bucks. There's number 2 on the day.
The coach loves to give the football to this running back. You know why? Because he knows how to find the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Ohio State 28. He gets it off. Number 4 takes this to 28. Looks to me as though the offensive line nowhere to go. Third down and 6 yards to go.
Okay, now Ohio State has taken over Akron, and spin the wheel again to see whichever team will be playing next. As there are 124 teams remaining, and the wheel will land on South Carolina. And South Carolina will be heading. They could either face Clemson, Coastal Carolina, or go up or south. Oh, and they will be hitting. Looks like they're hitting Coastal Carolina, which means there'll be a match between South Carolina and Coastal Carolina. Yeah, I couldn't, so that's why I couldn't find them in the game. But I simulated it, so now we got that. Okay, I believe this wheel spin will be the second to last in the episode. It will land on Marshall, Thundering Herd. And Marshall will be going southeast, so they're just barely hitting James Madison. Okay, so Marshall's had a really good game. They're just gonna get the first down, take a knee or two here, and win the game. So yeah, I mean in the first half I was just punt after punt, and then James Madison started forcing turnovers constantly by fumbling it or punting it away. So now the time will run out and Marshall wins. This here will most likely be the last spin of the episode. Maybe we could fit one more in, but yeah, I might be able to fit one more in. But it will land on Ohio State once again, going for another expansion. I feel like whoever they land on, they're gonna win anyways because they're not surrounded by that stronger teams right now. They're heading southeast, so pretty sure it's the second time in a row they've headed in that direction. Akron landed on them, but they're going southeast, and that means they are heading toward, as you can see, the big chunk of Ohio. Just making sure it's in the right direction, accurate. So that would mean Ohio State is heading toward, zooming in, looks like it is going to hit Western Virginia. I think Ohio State is winning this one. But can't know until it's done simulating. Okay, so this game wasn't even close. So number 5, Ohio State, beating West Virginia, number 25 in the country. Yeah, I expected it to be in the favor of Ohio State, but not this much. I did not expect this much of an... I did not expect this big of a deficit between these two teams. They're both ranked. Akron and Ohio State played, and for some reason, that game was even closer. For the wheel, the next team to go will be 121 teams left. So, the team to go next would be playing again, Middle Tennessee State. Once again, on the attack. And they will be heading up north. Zooming in, it looks like they are hitting Vanderbilt. Yep, judging by that direction. Not going to go to Tennessee. It will hit Vanderbilt. So, yeah, I just didn't expect it to be this much of a blowout. I expected it to be a bit closer. That just didn't happen. Any other simulator, like if you got into a website or something, simulated it, it would probably have Vanderbilt win, and, it'll be close. here. They're punting it. So it will be a fair catch. So yeah, a lot of the fans are leaving the stadium. Time's gonna stop there. Should just take a knee at this bit, which is probably what they're gonna do to win this game. Well, that's the yeah. So yeah, they've won this game. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and it is official. The Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders have beat Vanderbilt, so they will take their territory and split Tennessee in half. Well, they will cut through Tennessee and now be bordering Kentucky, where they could potentially next play WKU, and it'll be a rivalry matchup. But back to the map. Okay, so welcome to another turn of this. We're actually probably going to still fit like 2 games in, counting this one again. It will land on, hopefully not Louisville, because don't want them to hit my favorite team. And Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are playing my favorite team, which I will reveal probably when they're landed on. So that's like directly straight. Weird. So going from where Georgia Tech is. Straight. It looks like it'll be between UAB and Auburn. Whichever one it is, they'll probably win anyway, because they actually weren't too bad in around this time. Auburn didn't make a bowl game, and I don't think UAB did that well either. Looks like they are hitting Auburn, so that is their next game. Okay, so Auburn's up by 7. It is now 3rd down. This really, really matters for Georgia Tech. And they won't get it. 4th down. Yeah, not very good. So it will be run, and they got it. So they're down at around the 20. And they really need this touchdown. It's a frustrating pass to drop. So there are now 50 seconds on the clock, plenty of time to score. Just gonna need to get a good catch. Gonna need to stop making it incomplete. That's intercepted. Oh my gosh. I think the game's over. Okay, that game actually might not be over, but a lot would need to go in Georgia Tech's way, like getting a safety, the ball back, and just like scoring within whatever time's left after all that. But Auburn will gain a few yards. So it's on 3, it looks like. 4 of the 3. And there's 20 seconds left. Auburn will waste some time. They will call hike and run it, and they're tackled short. It's 4th down, but that won't matter because Georgia Tech's out of timeouts, and the rest of the time will just tick off. All right, that is the end of the game. Auburn has won by 7. We will once again spin the wheel. And with 119 teams left, this will be the last match of the part 3. It will land on the Iowa Hawkeyes, and the Iowa Hawkeyes will be heading. They may play their in-state rivals or maybe expand into a different state. I can't tell where that is. So moving up to their location. It was extremely close. I can't tell between Northwestern and Wisconsin. They hit Northwestern, and they're most likely going to lose that one. I don't know much about Wisconsin. Yeah, I can't tell where they're going. This may be a minute. After a careful examination, I've come to the conclusion that it has hit Northwestern. So it will be Iowa playing against Northwestern. Okay, there is still a possibility that Northwestern will win. They're only down 7, and if they can force a turnover, then they could have an opportunity to score. Pretty sure Northwestern's out of timeouts. Fumbled and out of bounds, so it's first down since he had possession. And they're going to hand it off. They're not going to get the touchdown or that many yards, really. Just glitched through that guy. I think that was Northwestern's last timeout. Pretty sure Northwestern just used it. And they will stop them again if they can stop them like 2 more times, and they could force a turnover unless Iowa gets like a field goal or something. But Northwestern's out of timeout, so they're just going to have to let the time tick until Iowa hikes the ball. Hand off again. Let's get stopped for the 4th down on the 1. Really close. They're going to kick a field goal in the final seconds, and it is good. But even if it wasn't good, Iowa still wins. This was actually a pretty good game. And even though the commentators and everything don't say it is, it was actually an upset because Northwestern played Iowa this year and beat them. But that was not the case with this game. Congratulations if your team has made it past part 3. Mine sure has. And we'll continue in part 4.